What's good, everyone? Welcome to Speak Your Minds podcast. I'm Matthew.
I'm Will.
I'm Austin.
Today we'll be talking about mainly basketball, but we will be talking about a lot of stuff over the next coming weeks. We're going to try to do this every single week, but let's talk about our jobs and roles in this podcast. So Will, he's our everything. He's kind of all around, just like me. I'm all around. We all know about a little bit of sports, every single sports. Austin, he's our technician. He does the editing, all the social media pages, stuff like that. He also knows a lot about basketball and stuff like that. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Our first take. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
What do you guys think about the Suns reaching the finals last night? Will, you go first.
All right. So it's crazy because Chris Paul finally gets to go to the finals, and Devin Booker is young, so he has a lot of potential.
Austin, what do you have to say about this take?
I kind of think the same thing as well. Chris Paul actually deserved it over all the years he's been playing. And Devin Booker's young too, so it'd be nice if he could get a ring in the beginning of his career.
Yeah. What do I think about this? I think that, yeah, like everyone said, yes, Chris Paul deserves it. I think Chris Paul is now a top 5 point guard if he gets the ring. Let's say, if he gets the ring.
He's already top 5.
For he is. What do you mean? Steph?
Whoa. Steph is better than Magic?
All right.
Oh wait, you mean all time?
Yeah.
Yeah, top 5 in your list. Tell me your top 5 point guards list right now.
All right, you go.
Drop the list. My list?
I say
Magic. Hold on. Magic, Steph. Who? Oscar Robertson.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
Maybe CP3 over John Stockton. I don't know.
Yeah,
Steve
so
Nash?
he's top 5.
Okay, yes, he's top 5. But where would you put him after he gets the ring?
After he gets
put
the
him,
ring
like,
over John Stockton, that's
yeah,
100.
over Stockton.
I wouldn't put him over Robertson.
Maybe.
No. Wait, nah.
Whoa.
Maybe.
I put him over. I don't know.
Oscar?
No.
Will says
Oscar
maybe.
probably be
third.
That's a little controversial.
Maybe Finals MVP, maybe.
Yeah,
See?
but it's the fact Oscar Robertson got his MVP. I mean, CP3 definitely got robbed, even though we weren't alive for that. He got robbed. Steve Nash definitely robbed him of that MVP. He was second in the voting. But Oscar Robertson did average a triple-double, like in one of his seasons. But again, there's more teams, more competition for CP3.
Yeah, facts.
He had LeBron in the East. He had the Celtics in the East. And he had a lot of competition. Then when he went to the Clippers, Blake wasn't necessarily his self, like stuff like that. And he also had the Warriors, Spurs, Thunder.
Yeah.
Like,
Those were all top teams then. So
people don't understand how much of a threat the Thunder could have been.
facts.
Not even without James Harden, they could have been a big threat. You know, not blowing 3-1 leads to the Warriors. KD left. That Russ guy's MVP. Then it all fell down. But yeah. So
Wait.
next take. Wait, what do you want to say?
No, look at CP3 last year on the Thunder. Like, he got to the playoffs with them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And look
You're
at
right.
them now. And he was
Right.
like 37, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, 37,
Nah,
that's
I think he's like 36 now.
He's about 36, 35 or something.
Right
Yeah,
now.
but that's still elite to be that age.
Facts.
Him and LeBron being that age, and Curry's up there too. He's like 32
Mm-hmm.
and still doing what he's doing, scoring championships.
32 is not that old. I mean, like 32 is
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Think about 32 in football.
facts.
Running backs retire like early.
It's a lot of stuff
Adrian-
you have to do in those positions and stuff.
Adrian Peterson's breaking so many stuff right now. But all right, next take. Finals predictions. Also, we're recording this the time of before Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Bucks and Hawks. What's your prediction for that game? Who do you think's gonna win? You can say with or without Trey Young, because Giannis is already ruled out.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's not
Okay.
playing. I saw it.
With
Yeah, I saw it.
Trey Young, the Hawks without. say it goes to Game 7, will Trae Young definitely be there or no?
He might play today.
All right, so I'm gonna go with still Hawks because
In both scenarios?
Yeah, because the Bucks
Both
have
scenarios?
what?
Both scenarios?
In both scenarios.
Oh yeah, no, but the Bucks they just have Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday.
And Chris Middleton does decide if he wants to be like great or if he wants to be mediocre.
Facts.
Because we saw in Game 3 what he could do, scoring 18 points on the fourth. That's insane.
For real.
And I was in Atlanta at that time, so I knew everyone was like, wow. The crowd was like, wow. But Austin, what do you have to say? Before we get to the finals take, what do you think? Who's winning?
With Trey, I think Hawks are definitely winning. I know Drew Holiday has good defense and stuff, but it just isn't enough to stop their pick and roll and sleeping. And without Trey, I think I think the Bucks are gonna win without Trey.
All right, so here what I have to say. I'm gonna use Game 4 as an example. Trae Young didn't play, right? Everyone thought the Bucks. And Giannis was playing good that series. But really,
Yes.
Chris Middleton averaged like 20 that series.
He has 2 MVPs for a reason, right?
Facts. I mean, no one else on the team.
I
has
mean,
MVPs,
one he
like,
did steal James Harden.
Alright.
You know, because
I know, but like compared
one
to
of the
rest
greatest
team,
seasons.
like,
One of the greatest seasons of all time.
Okay.
Still.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
all right for the Suns? All right, I feel like it's gonna be Chris Paul, but for some reason I feel like Jay Crowder. I'm being serious. Like it's just a weird.
Bro, I
take.
cannot take you serious with that. And you said Jay Crowder.
I'm being serious because what's it called? Jay Crowder. Like I feel like it's gonna happen with Iguodala. Like, say what's it called?
Jay Crowder is
Jay
he
Crowder-
was a defender.
Yeah, Jay Crowder's not like a defender.
Okay,
like,
he's gonna be.
and he's not really like a scorer like that.
He can shoot three.
He can
He
shoot.
can shoot threes, but he like getting like real buckets. Like,
But
is he playmaking? Like, is he like
Alright.
playing good?
Yeah,
good
but
defense?
again,
He's-
he is kind of right. He could do like, you never
But
know.
Yeah, you never know what happens.
the
It's a
most
series.
I
You
think
never
it's gonna
know.
be
But I'm not
Chris
taking
Paul.
Yeah,
And
I would
then-
never take.
No,
Jay Crowder.
it's in my opinion, my top 3 is Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Jay Crowder.
As long as he put
No DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, I would look. You
Four.
put DeAndre
Four.
Ayton before Jay Crowder.
Fourth.
Well, no,
I would put Mikal Bridges before
No.
this man, Joey Crowder.
no, I would no.
I'll put Cameron Payton.
No.
Cameron
Yeah,
Payton.
no. I'm not talking about a skill. I'm talking about like to win the Finals MVP.
Like,
Deion,
effect on the
he's
game
the
and
worst in the starting lineup.
Who?
Jay Crowder.
Who's the starting lineup? Who's forward?
What?
Who's forward?
Mikal
Miles
Bridges.
Yeah, I mean,
He's the worst in the starting lineup, but for some reason, I think he might win Finals MVP.
never know.
You know, I'm gonna leave this alone. Since this is
Yeah.
the first podcast, I'm not gonna get into arguments from the start because this man just said Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder, that's crazy.
This
That's
guy. I mean,
You never know.
1 in a million. Who
But
knows?
the chances of Jay Crowder winning Finals MVP is just
All right, think about it.
It's like the
Who was
chances of me
seriously.
beating LeBron.
all right? Who is the
Yeah,
worst?
1v1.
Who was the worst player in the starting lineup in like 2015 Warriors, or was it 2016?
Draymond. No, probably Zaza.
yeah. I
Alright,
know.
no,
Zaza.
Iggy wasn't even in the starting lineup.
Well, exactly. Well, that kind of.
No,
fits
that
my
is
point.
a good point.
Like,
Yeah.
But Iggy's a better player than him.
Jay-
That's facts.
I know, but
Facts.
like,
Who's gonna be guarding Jay Crowder though? And who's Jay Crowder
power
guarding?
forward.
He's
If
a-
it's
Giannis.
the Bucks, Giannis. Now, if Giannis goes
Giannis,
off, that's
Then
a problem. Now, and he has to guard John Collins actually.
You know what? Let him have his.
yeah. We'll leave
I
this
told
alone.
you.
We'll leave this alone.
It's the first
That's a
pod-
very
cast.
controversial thing to say.
Yes, but you know we're gonna leave it alone.
Yeah.
On to the next take. Luca versus Trey. Who is better? Will, what
Better?
do you say? Better
I
Right now?
mean,
right now.
So
But you also, it's not just skill wise. It's like who's better as a player,
Oh, yeah,
who has
yeah.
done more for
Definitely,
their team,
definitely,
who has
definitely.
done that stuff.
yeah, so you see, if we were saying this before the playoffs, Luca, no
Yeah.
question.
Everyone hypes up Luca like
I mean,
know.
Luca's nice.
Luca is nice.
You saw what he did to the Clippers, even though he lost the series. Like,
up 2-0, up 3-2. He had multiple chances to put them away.
yeah.
So, but Trey Young had to verse the Knicks.
You
Wait.
can't even say that he had no competition because he beat
The
He beat
the first
the
seed.
76ers
The
in
first
7
seed.
games.
The first seed.
Ben Simmons.
The
Shanghai
first,
Sharks.
they were
Straight
the
to the Shanghai
first
Sharks,
seed.
bruh.
They beat the first seed.
Yes, we know.
Crazy.
Luca had the Clippers. It's not even. We're not even saying that Trey had no competition going to the final or going to Eastern Conference because whoa,
And it's
He
tied
did.
with the Bucks.
and
right
you're tying
now.
with the Bucks.
So right now, if I would say they're like.
And he dominated. the
I would say
Knicks.
right now they're the same. If he wins this series, he's better than Luca.
I think Luca's better than him skill wise.
Yeah,
Again, we all talk about who's the better
Skill.
player because
He does
when
more
you
all
put
around,
when you
like-
put the stuff in the interpreting who's the better leader on the team. I think it's Trey Young. Trey Young, without Trey Young playing good, because I remember this. I saw this man shoot 3 for 20 in Game 7. Last 5 minutes. He did eventually get to 30 points, but he was playing bad against the 76ers. But his team stepped up. When Trey's not playing good, his team stuff. When Luca's not playing good,
it's a
his
wrap.
team falls.
It's a wrap.
Falls. His team's just not good without Luca.
No, they're definitely.
Like-
Luca's carrying them. Like, Luca basically carries them.
Exactly.
And-
Like
Biggest-
41
biggest-
points. Yeah, 41
And
points, 10
KP,
rebounds, 10 assists.
Shanghai Sharks. But yeah. But like, that's what I'm trying to say. And when we talk about best player, to be honest, I'm sorry, LeBron, skill wise, is better than MJ. But MJ has more success and is more,
Yeah, I
is
agree
more
with
as a
that.
player.
I agree with
So
Yeah.
therefore, I give him the GOAT.
Yeah.
But if
MJ?
yes, I give MJ.
Yeah.
There, also, there's a lot of asterisks on LeBron's championships.
For me to give LeBron.
Even without James Harden, they could have been a big threat, you know, not blowing 3-1 leads to the Warriors. KD left, that Russ guy's MVP, then it all fell down, but yeah. So,
Wait.
next take. Wait, what do you want to say?
No, look at CP3 last year on the Thunder. Like he got to the playoffs with them,
Hmm? Right.
and look
You're
at
right.
them now. And he was
Right.
like 37, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, 37,
Nah,
that's
nah,
not-
I think he's like 36 now.
He's about 36, 35 or something.
Right.
Yeah,
now.
but that's still elite to be that age.
Facts.
Him and LeBron being that age, and Curry's up there too. He's like 32,
Mhm.
and still doing what he's doing, scoring champions.
32 is not that old. I mean, like, 32 is
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Think about 32 in football.
facts.
Running backs retire like early.
It's a lot of stuff
Adrian-
you have to do in those positions and stuff.
Adrian Peterson's breaking so many stuff right now. But all right, next take. Finals predictions. Also, we're recording this the time of before Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Bucks and Hawks. What's your prediction for that game? Who do you think's gonna win? You can say with or without Trey Young, because Giannis is already ruled out.
Oh, he is
Yeah, he's not
Okay.
playing. I saw it.
with
Yeah, I saw it.
Trey Young, the Hawks without. Say it goes to Game 7. Will Trey Young definitely be there or no?
He might play today.
All right, so I'm gonna go with still Hawks because
In both scenarios.
because the Bucks
Both
have
scenarios?
what?
Both scenarios?
In both scenarios.
Oh yeah, no, but the Bucks they just have Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday.
And Chris Middleton does decide if he wants to be like great or if he wants to be mediocre.
Facts.
Because we saw in Game 3 what he could do, scoring 18 points on the fourth. That's insane.
For real.
And I was in Atlanta at that time, so I knew everyone was like, wow. The crowd was like, wow. But Austin, what do you have to say? What's your, before we get to the finals take, what do you think? Who's winning?
With Trey, I think Hawks are definitely winning. I know Drew Holiday has good defense and stuff, but it just isn't enough to stop their pick and roll and sleeping. And without Trey, I think I think the Bucks are gonna win without Trey.
All right, so here's what I have to say. I'm gonna use Game 4 as an example. Trey Young didn't play, right? Everyone thought the Bucks, it's gonna be a replica of Game 2. They're gonna smack them. Without Trey Young, but keep in mind, Giannis got injured in the fourth quarter. It was already a beatdown then. Without Trey Young, just imagine now if Trey plays. I'm just gonna say that, like Cam Reddish stepped up. We were talking about this today. We didn't hear his name that much, but you know, the playoffs, it's time to turn up. Better than ever. You know, like everyone talking about these rookies, Ja Morant, Zion. Like, I mean, Ja did his thing in the playoffs. I mean, of course they didn't advance. They were playing the Jazz. Zion has yet to make the playoffs, and to me, that's like, I don't know. Right now, I have to say Ja's better than Zion.
Yeah.
Has better success.
Ja deserved that Rookie of the Year.
Yes, I have a lot of people saying that.
Zion was out at that for part of the season and stuff.
He did have the better numbers than Ja Morant.
Yeah.
It's just that Ja did almost take his team to the playoffs and stuff like that. And
He did this year.
no, I'm talking about the last year, 21 Rookie of the Year. But yeah, I think in both scenarios the Hawks win because using Game 4 as an example. So my finals matchup is Suns Hawks, and I say Suns in 4. And I'm kidding, Suns in 5 or 6, because I think Trey's gonna. The Hawks are undefeated in Game 1, so and that's a fact.
I say Suns in 5. Okay.
Yeah, Suns in like 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's either 5 or 6.
But you guys do think the Hawks are gonna make the finals, right?
I think that. I don't know.
I mean, you did give a good example for like the without Trey Young and stuff. That was nice.
But we don't know because Giannis might come back Game 6
Oh, you say he was ruled out.
of Game 5.
Oh, if he comes back, then it's over. Unless Trey Young is coming back.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
even if Trey Young's back, then the Bucks are winning the series.
Without
Facts.
Trey Young and with Giannis,
then
Bucks.
it's a wrap. Then it's a wrap. But with Trey and with Giannis,
Y'all ain't.
I got the Bucks.
Oh, with Trey and with Giannis, yeah, I got the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm a Trey Young fan, but I got
Y'all
the
aren't
Bucks.
giving the Hawks a chance.
Nah,
I mean,
you think it goes to
be
7
close.
games?
Yes,
Maybe,
yes.
yeah. But the Bucks are gonna come
No,
out.
because they beat the Nets. The Bucks beat the Nets.
Bro.
With KD.
No Harden.
No
Well, Harden was on one leg.
One leg, no Kyrie.
No, but I mean, the Nets almost had it. Just KD's shoe, you know.
Bro,
Big.
he was a centimeter away from sending them home.
This
That was
guy,
crazy.
50 points.
And still lost.
His foot was on the line and everything.
Man, him and Trey Young are the only guys this year, and Ja Morant to drop, and Donovan Mitchell to have more than 45 points in this year playoff. And Luca, I mean, man.
I gotta kill him, bro. He's crazy.
All right, so we're gonna head to break, and we'll be back.
2 hours later.
Welcome back. We just came back from our break. So we decided that our next take should be on who will win the finals MVP. And we're going to have 3 different scenarios. One for the Suns, one for the Bucks, and one for the Hawks. So let's start with Austin. Tell us your 3 finals MVPs for the 3 different teams.
So I think it's obvious for the Hawks. I think it's gonna be Trey Young, and for the Suns, it's between Chris Paul or Devin Booker. Depending on like what happens, I guess. I'd say Chris Paul. And then for the Bucks, I'm going to go Giannis if he comes back.
Okay, well, it's on to me. So, I don't think Austin understands.
What on that?
It is never obvious who's going to win the Finals MVP. It could be anybody, man.
Yeah,
It could be for, I swear, I think if the Bucks go to the Finals, somehow Chris Middleton is going to win the Finals MVP.
I mean, yeah.
And then the Suns, yes, you're right. I think it's going to be one of the two. Or maybe DeAndre Ayton. It doesn't matter. You don't know on the impact of that Finals. It also depends on who they're going to face. Who are they matched up against?
Facts.
Like, my man Curry was matched up against 𝙸𝙽𝚃𝐃. Like, that's not like nothing. Like, when LeBron faced the Spurs, he was matched up against Kawhi. That's a great defender right there.
For real.
I think top 5.
Top 5 all time, definitely.
Yeah, all-time defender. Right there. Would you agree, Will? You think he's a top 5 great defender?
Let me think. So you got Gary Payton up there.
MJ.
Are we talking about perimeter defenders or like shot blockers, rim protectors?
Yeah, you have to split the category up because, like, you can't just say all around. I mean, there's Kawhi's an all-around defender. Inside, and from. Dennis is the greatest rebounder.
But
he's a good defender. Scotty is up there too. MJ's up there too.
Scotty,
he won multiple
MJ.
DPOYs.
I'm gonna say
Kawhi.
is probably top 5.
Kawhi.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We all agree on that,
Gary.
yes.
Yeah.
Gary too, yeah, the glove. You have to put Alonzo Mourning up there.
Yeah.
Even Tim Duncan. Like, guys like that.
Yeah.
Dikembe Mutombo, Shaq.
Shaq.
Mutombo is just blocking stuff.
Yeah, Mutombo's Hakeem too, yeah. Patrick Ewing. Alright, let's move on from this. But we were saying it also depends on the matchups. LeBron had Kawhi on him. That was tough. And he still did what he did. I mean, of course it was a young Kawhi, but Kawhi already went on. And the next year he won the Finals MVP. So we can't even say that, oh, it's against Kawhi, not in his prime. Almost in his prime. But for me, Hawks, I think it is going to be Trae Young. For the Bucks, I think it's Chris Middleton. I'm sorry. Chris Middleton is going to win the Finals MVP for the Bucks. I swear.
Is it like not close at all? Like
it is close, but I just feel like Giannis is getting underperformed, just like Game 3, a little bit, and then Middleton. It all depends on games too. It's not just scoring. Yeah, the whole series. It's
all around, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just scoring because Iggy. We talked about Iggy.
Giannis is on the boards too. Giannis gets rebounds. He gets blocks.
It also is interpreted.
Yeah.
Impact on the game. So we never know. But I think 3 people for the Suns: DeAndre and Chris Paul or Devin Booker. Hawks, Trae Young, but it could be anyone. We never know. Like I said, for the Bucks, I'm sorry, Chris Middleton, but maybe it's Giannis. Well, what do you think?
All right, so for the Hawks, it would be Trae Young because it's Trae Young. There's not much to say.
Yeah.
For the Bucks, it's probably gonna be Giannis because he gets rebounds because he's tall.
Yeah.
And then you got the scoring ability. The Bucks, I don't know if they would not be in the playoffs without Giannis.
Oh, definitely not.
So
definitely not.
They wouldn't win the finals.
Can you really argue with that?
Yeah.
Without Giannis?
Are they not better than the Wizards without Giannis?
The Wizards are
they not better? Who's the seventh seed this year? The Celtics? Oh, no, they weren't better than the Celtics.
The Wizards?
As a Celtics fan, being a little biased, but not better than the Celtics.
They weren't better than the Wizards. Because the Wizards, remember, they have Russ and Beal.
Who was the 6th seed?
They weren't better than the Warriors, but that's a different conference, right?
Yeah. Who was the 3rd?
3rd was the Knicks, right?
No, they
Knicks
were like
the
fourth or
Yeah.
no.
No, Knicks were
Hawks.
fourth.
Oh,
Bucks
no,
were
yeah,
third.
you're right.
Bucks played the Heat.
Yeah.
They're better than the Heat without Giannis.
Heat without Giannis.
Ooh.
The way that Jimmy and Bam were playing.
Play. Whoa.
Yeah, probably.
Well, say we take.
And Giannis wasn't even. Giannis was playing good that series. But really,
Yes.
Chris Middleton averaged like 20 that series.
He has 2 MVPs for a reason, right?
Facts. I mean, no one else on the team.
I
has
mean,
MVPs,
one he
like,
did steal James Harden.
Alright.
You know, because
I know, but like compared
one
to
of
the
the
rest
greatest
of the team,
seasons.
like,
One of the greatest seasons of all time.
Okay.
Still.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
all right for the Suns? All right, I feel like it's gonna be Chris Paul, but for some reason I feel like Jay Crowder. I'm being serious. Like it's just a weird.
Bro, I
take.
cannot take you serious with that. And you said Jay Crowder.
I'm being serious because
What's up, guys? We're back. We realized the time, and we're trying to keep this podcast a little shorter, but not really. But this was actually a lot of fun, and we hope to do this like every week, once a week, maybe even some specials twice a week.
Yeah.
Try to get some special guests on episode 2.
Yeah,
or
we're
maybe-
definitely trying to have some special guests. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send
Nice.
your takes to me, DM me at Matt10cent. I'll put in the link in the description. I'll put all of our Instagrams and stuff like that. But yeah, so also, I don't know when our TikTok should be up and running. That's up to Austin.
That
Honestly,
should be up in a little bit. Probably today, tomorrow, whenever.
yeah, this man. I'm not gonna lie. I thank him so much. Originally, this was gonna be me and Will, but we told him about the idea, and I know he's a good editor. So, and I thank him for that, and I also thank Will for this
Sir.
idea. I also have to thank my parents because they pushed me to do this. A lot of hard work. They told me, they gave me everything I needed, and here we are with the first episode.
Sure.
So,
Well, I guess that wraps it up for our first episode.
yeah, that does.
Yeah,
So,
it was nice.
please send us more takes that we should be talking on. We're not going to be showing our face anytime soon, but who knows?
I mean, it depends. It depends on what happens.
Yeah, but yeah. So, please share this with everyone, and
That being said,
we're going to wrap it up.
alright, we out.
Peace.
Thank you.